the guideline for Jewish life to this very day. Even if you think that your life is not influenced by the Babylonian Talmud, because you're a liberal, reform, whatever Jew, and you may think that, you're wrong. You know why? How did you and I, liberal Jews, know when to light our Hanukkah candles this year? People tell me, my iPod tells me. Thank you. Very nice. How does iPod know? Jewish calendar, Babylonian Talmud. Okay? And so on and so forth. Okay. Susan was telling me something about mourning customs, Shiva, etc. How do we know those customs? Babylonian Talmud. I mean, practical things of everyday life, what you bring, what you don't bring, when you come, when you don't. Okay. One of the things those sages address themselves to is now, 1800 years ago, that we are in Babylon. How do we make sure that we stay alive and Jewish? Big question, still bothering us to this very day. And they come up with the answer of the 3 oaths, Shelosh HaShvuot. And they say, we Jews need to commit to 3 things. And if we do, it doesn't mean that there won't be a local problem here and there. But there won't be total annihilation. It's a deal. You think it's funny? Let's explore what those 3 things are. What is the first promise, commitment, oath we need to take in order to make sure that we stay alive and Jewish, according to the Babylonian sages of the Talmud? Shabbat. It's so classical of how we think of Judaism. Sir, they were so much more practical. Oath number 1, do not rebel against the nations. Wherever you live, live by the law of the country. Can you imagine, way before Shabbat, it was so practical. They understood that once you stray away from your country and you live among others, you will need to be loyal to the regime. Otherwise, one of us will rebel, and who will be punished? Everyone, because that's the way with minorities. One misbehaves and we all pay. And it doesn't matter what regime. Okay? Rule number 2, again not Shabbat. Do not climb the walls. Shelo la'alot b'choma. What does it mean? What walls? What climbing? If a place, they say, is encircled by a real or virtual wall, and they, the others, the goyim, the non-Jews, say the Jews are not to enter, stay out for God's sake. Do not force your entry by climbing the wall. Let us take a few examples of those walls. Poland in Middle Ages, capital city, Krakow, not Warsaw at the time, encircled by a wall. Jews are not allowed to enter. What do? Have any of you been to Poland?
Yes.
Where is the Jewish settlement in Krakow? Just outside of the walls of the old city. They couldn't come in? Fine. You settle outside, go in during the day for the business, come out at night. Don't force your entry. How about Palestine under British mandate? Are Jews allowed to come in freely? No, they're not. Let's take an example.